Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming to our meeting today. And what I'd like to do today is outline a new program that I'd like to implement into our secondary department called Looking Out. Within the Australian curriculum, there are mandated general capabilities which are part of the curriculum delivered to all our Australian students and which give an outline of the goals and the standards which are to be met within the curriculum. And they are aligned to our Melbourne Declaration, which was introduced in 2008, which has two specific goals: that Australia's schooling promotes equity and excellence, and that all young Australians become successful learners, confident and creative individuals, and active and informed citizens. And while the curriculum that's delivered within our classrooms is rigorous and provides content and skills for our 21st century learners, some of the areas of the 7 general capabilities within the Australian curriculum will be best addressed in the co-curricular area, and that's where our new program Looking Out comes in. Looking Out is a 3-tiered secondary program which connects the areas of wellbeing, local community and global community. And the title of the program is meant to show that that common phrase of look out or looking out for each other becomes an action, not just a concept. It's meant to imply that we don't purely say that we're going to look out for each other, or we look out to those in our local community, or we look out beyond our shores to our global community, but that within our school co-curricular activities especially, that will actually be met. And of course the program is meant to also align to our school's core values of Christ-centred, enriching community, nurturing uniqueness and inspiring greatness. These are all important recognitions that those students in our care are unique, that they're God-planned individuals for whom we care and we nurture into who God wants them to be. The areas will be aligned to the general capabilities in the following way. Wellbeing will be connected to personal and social responsibility. Local community will be connected to ethical understanding, and the global community to intercultural understanding. As we know, the area of students' wellbeing is one which confronts us every day, and why we have to be very strategic in setting up a wellbeing team, and that's what we've done quite successfully this year. And the Looking Out program will be integrated into our days as we're very intentional as we meet our students at care group time, and it's going to have specific set components. Staff will lead devotions on Mondays and Fridays, and we will have good news stories where we celebrate and share with each other on Tuesdays, a This Is Me segment on a Wednesday, and also a time for students to share on Thursdays called Victories. And all of that is a time where the well-being of our students will be nurtured, that we can assess them, that we can address each of them as we encourage and celebrate their uniqueness and their worth in the school community. And this will dovetail into chapel, of course, each week. Hopefully through the program we'll see students become more resilient and willing to take on challenges in their learning. And that the learning is not just confined to the classroom, but becomes a broader journey discovering who they are and where their potential might be. The second part of the Looking Out program is looking out into the local community, or looking out for the local community. Building up our students to be confident and active and informed means giving them opportunities to serve, to be useful to others and see past themselves, which unfortunately is a trait these days that we see in our students, and to look to those else who might be in need. And our objective here is to take teams of willing students into our local community to assist in practical ways, and that will build relationships, and it will raise the profile of the school. It will give an opportunity to be the hands and the feet of Jesus. And then hopefully that will be an opportunity to nurture leaders also within our student body. Our aim here is to foster good habits of mind and good habits of faith, getting the students to be creative and imaginative, to think flexibly, to be resilient, and to do all this covered in prayer and with the faith that they will be making a difference. The last area is looking out beyond our shores to the global community. Our very early stages this year of connecting with that school in Vanuatu will now take on a new meaning with our Looking Out program, and we'll be encouraging the students to see the opportunities to help out other students who don't have the same resources as they do, and to befriend them and do the student journey together. And of course this will mean that they need to be intentional be resourceful, raise money, work as a team so that they are effective and that the program has meaning. And we're reminded in James, of course, that faith without works is dead. And it's amazing to think that those simple actions can be transformational in the lives of others. And the aim is to see our students value being unique and enjoy being part of the community that matters, and above all to have eyes to see bigger and to see broader, and that they're looking out for each other and also for the wider community.